Hey guys, MC Mura here, and today I wanted to share with you a story. A story that I feel like happens to all of us, especially with this game. A painful story that includes a lot of suffering, but also triumph, right? As you know, I am a Manon player, right? This is the character that I do play, but I've been trying to learn Chun-Li. Like over the past month or so, I've been trying to learn the #1 Shunner, right? And I find Chun-Li to be a lot of fun. I'm still learning with the character. I'm still kinda starting to incorporate things here and there. As you can see, I got 1712 MR right now, so it's kind of average. 47k, so still not that much, but we're still trying to learn, right? And I haven't played this game in a week. Obviously, if you know, I am a Muslim. We are got Eid Adha, كل سنة وانتم طيبين. عيدكم مبارك. So a lot of family business, it's holidays, so I haven't really been on the game that much, to be honest. And I just dropped the Manon guide. It was a lot of work, and I was like, all right, let's take a break, right? And what happens in this game is when you take a break, you will be brutalized when you return, right? My first day back was like today. I played like for like 10 minutes yesterday, not that much, but today was like my first day back as a job, trying to pick up where I left, with Chun before I started doing the Manon guide. Obviously, Manon is still my main, but I'm trying to learn Chun because life with Manon is a little bit rough, right? So I'm trying to learn Chun-Li. And I started the day at, this is totally wrong. I started the day at 1700, right? I started at 1700 and I had a win streak going in, right? I left Chun-Li in a pretty good position. I was like, all right, let's do some of the Manon stuff. Let's have fun, right? So I started at 1701, which is all right. It's a good starting point, right? But oh my god, I didn't know what was waiting for me because I dropped as far as 1701, and take a look at this. I went on a massive losing. I was losing to like 1400 MR players. I went on a massive losing streak. I went as low as 1632. So I dropped like 70 points. I dropped like 70 MR points, which is really disheartening. I feel like this is a story that happens to all of us, but at that point, to say that I was annoyed is an understatement, right? I was furious. I was angry. I was furious. I was slamming stuff. It was one of the saltiest days of my life. I'm being honest, right? It was awful. It was awful. But at that point, some divine intervention happened, right? Which is kind of funny. It's kind of funny, but that is a story. That's legit what happened, right? Divine intervention. What happened? Well, power went out. Here for like electricity, it's prepaid card. So like my electricity credit went out and I had to recharge it. So it's like power went out and I went to recharge it, right? And then I was like, all right, let's go have lunch with my wife. Let's visit my mother. I did a couple of chores. I drove to the place where like they clean the cars. I was like, I got completely off, right? Went on, drank some juice, ate some meals, completely forgot about it, right? Completely forgot about it. And just like a little while ago, I was like, you know what? Let me jump back to Street Fighter 6, right? And take a look at this, right? I went on a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a loss. So actually 3 wins. I lost 1, but then I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 win streak. And I won like 3 matches before it, so I went like 15-1. Right, I went like 15-1 once I returned, and now I am at 1712. Right, so we're back. Still not great, still having a lot to do with Chun-Li. Now, one thing I did before I started hopping back into the game is that I looked into some of my replays, right? Here's the thing. When you are tilted, when you're annoyed, your mental capacity is extremely low at that point. right? You play stressed, you're worried, there is like you're constantly feeling the idea of like, oh my god, I'm not gonna win, so your decision making is trash, right? I took a look at some of my replays. I found out that I wasn't using this as an anti-air at all. Like I had Akuma literally jumping full screen at me, and I could have done this and did massive damage, but I didn't, right? My combos, like I got like a wall, oh my god, stop playing. I got like a wall combo and I did this, right? Even though I had 4 resources where I could have done something more like this and gotten like that damage, but nope, I did the easy combo. The opponent lived on a magic pixel, came back and actually beat me, right? I wasn't doing, like, believe it or not, like I wasn't even doing like fireball drive rush properly. I was doing jab, 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 and then like instead of checking was like a light kick. I wasn't doing anything, I wasn't getting checked. I was playing horribly, and I was dropping and doing a lot of really bad reads, really bad mistakes. Even wake up drive reversals, I was getting drive impact because I wasn't holding forward on the wake up, right? Things were bad. So I took a look at all of this here. All right. I took note of all of this and I went back in. What I'm trying to say is, what I just mentioned, what I just told, this is a story that happens to all of us. We all go through this. a lot with this game, because this game is very, very decision based heavy and very momentum heavy. So if you're in a good day, if you're having a good day, you will do wonders. If you're having a bad days, it will seem like you can never guess right, and it can be very disheartening, it can be very annoying. But the first thing that you need to do is to take a break. Get your mind off it, because especially once you're in the MR range, and especially if like you're goal oriented, I don't really have like, I don't want to make like legend rank with Chun-Li or anything like that, because I'm still learning the character. I'm realistic, I know it will take some time, and I know this is my first day coming back from like a long break, so it is, I'm gonna lose a lot, but still it shook me. Like real talk, it did actually shook me. So take a break, come back with a fresh mindset, and look at what you did, look at your mistakes, right? And look at what you did wrong, and just understand that this happens to everyone. Like we all go through it, and I think it's just the nature of this game, because it's so based on reactions and decision making. Tilt can take you really far down the drain, unfortunately. But keep your chin up, you're still pretty good, right? Don't quit on it. Just know when to fight back. And that's it. That's the video, right? I just wanted to share this story with you, because legit, this was like one of the worst days I've ever had when it comes to, like, this is one of the worst anger days that I ever had. I was furious. Like, I was legit furious playing today. I've gotten to an angry level that I haven't gotten to in a very long time, which, yeah. It's not something I'm very proud of, but we bounced back. That's what matters. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment. Tell me your stories. Does this happen to you? Do you have days where sometimes it feels like you're always guessing wrong and you can't for the life if you make good reads? I would love to hear your thoughts about all of this in the comment section below. We'll be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter, and Twitch pages in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe.